guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you supporting me all the time. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for us to talk about signs that you're settling in for what you don't deserve. You confuse settling with compromise. For example, let's say your boyfriend or your husband, someone you're dating, wants like maybe let's say like a number of children, maybe wants 5 and then you want 4, or maybe you want 6, and then you come to a balance and agree and you guys decide that you want 4, and then maybe you want to wed in Uganda or you want to wed in another country, and then he wants to wed in another, then you guys come to an agreement and select a place. That is what they call compromise. Like you compromise to get, like there's I get some, you get some. That's what compromise means. But when you settle, it means you lose completely. I want 5 kids. No, I want 2. He wants 2. And you go with 2. Okay. Just because I love him. And then you settle for that. But that's not what you really wanted. You've settled for something that you really did not want. Just because you wanted to keep rolling and work out, we end up settling. So in today's video, let's talk about signs that you're settling for life. The first one is you are always justifying him to your friends. You always have to defend him. Okay. My boyfriend is like this, is like that, but he doesn't. But he. But it's not really what you want. Because you feel like you cannot get what you want, so you've settled. But because you feel like you cannot get what you want, you've settled. The other sign that you're settling for what you didn't really deserve is that you're inspired in the relationship. You don't have the energy, you don't have the urge to do things. Let's say you were always this active person before. You try that, try this, try that, like, you bounce a ball and keep bouncing back, keep wanting to do it, bang, bang, bang. The drive is gone, curious to try new things. But that all dies. You're like, okay, what are relationships for, You feel so low. You feel less encouraged to do something. Your partner is supposed to encourage you. Your partner is supposed to be your inspiration. Your partner is supposed to be your drive, your push to do new things in your life or to better your life. But you don't feel that anymore. That is a big sign that you're settling for less. You don't respect him. You're not proud of him. You don't speak so highly about him. I mean, when women are in love, oh my God, they want to talk. I know you've seen these women who will say, my man this, my man that, my man, my man, my man. It's always my man. You're not even so proud about him. I've ever been in a relationship where I didn't even call this person with the title that I should have called them. I mean, you are the man, but you're not really the man to them that they should respect and adore. They don't speak proudly about you. Oh my God, you should see a woman in love. Even something that that someone shouldn't even talk about with so much pride. This woman will mention it with so much pride because she respects this man. She will defend him in public. She will do things that don't degrade him. But if you don't respect him, you know what I'm saying. Means you've just settled. He's not really the man that you would have loved to be with. He's not really your dream man. You pity them. You feel so sorry for them. You don't really love them. You don't have to be in a relationship to be able to help someone. That is if you pity him, if you feel like you should help them. This guy has spent so much on me, It's the best I could do for him. You just pity them for what they might feel if you left them because of what they must have spent on you. But they are not really the type of man that you would want to settle with. And at the end of the day, you'll begin resenting him because he's not the person you wanted. You just settled for that because of pity. You don't accept him for who he is. Most times we find ourselves in relationships where we really, really love this person, but they lack this one thing to make us feel complete. Because of that, we try to make them change. We try to make them change that aspect, that small bit of what we want to make us feel complete. And then because they love you, they'll be like, okay. And they change for you. Once they have you, at a certain period of the relationship, they will change back to who they are. That is because you did not accept them for who they are. You try to change them into what you wanted them to be of the relationship. And trust me, at the end of the day, it gets back to you. It affects you. You, the changer, Madam Change. If you cannot accept somebody for who they are, do yourself a favor and let them go. Do them a favor and let them go. Let them go out there and find someone who will accept them the way they are. You keep having your imagination of them. I love them, but I wish they were like this. You wish they were like how? That's what they are. So if you keep having those imaginations within you, it means you're settling for less. This one. When you're out with them, you still have wandering eyes. You're still looking. Ooh, oh my God, it looks so good. Ooh, look at that. Those are signs that you're settling for less. You settled for less. When we are still searching, when we are still dating, when we are still looking around, our eyes are always on the wander. Looking around because we are not yet settled. Because we have not yet got what we want. It's okay to do that. Because at the end of the day, you have to get what you want. But when we are in a relationship, we are supposed to be content. We are supposed to be settled with this person. We are supposed to be happy. But if you find yourself still doing that, if you find yourself still admiring other men out there, if you find yourself still looking at other women out there, it means you're not content with what you have within you. It means you're not comfortable with the person you settled with. It means you settled for less. Your eyes are still wandering. Your eyes are still looking around. This is really very common. I've seen it. Oh my God. I was seated somewhere one day and I saw this guy. He was on a date with this girl. They were seated. I don't know what is wrong with you men and Nyash. The waitress passed. This guy looked. As he looked, she was looking at him. And when he looked back, the guilt. She just got up and left. She left him there. She walked away. I don't know what happened later, but she walked out of the crime scene. If you find yourself doing that, just know that you settled for what you have, but it's not what you really, really want. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship, in a marriage, in a commitment, but you still fantasize being single? You imagine yourself in that single state, having fun maybe somewhere, being somewhere happy. If you find yourself in that state, why would you be fantasizing being single when you already have someone? You should be very happy being married or being with somebody in a relationship. But you're still imagining yourself in that single state. Madam, sir, you settled. You settled. Sometimes you may try to avoid, pretend. Sometimes you just pretend to be happy, but you settle. And once you settle, guys, when you just settle for someone, such relationships hardly work out. They may work out, but with less happiness. Because automatically, one person is not where they expected to be. If you have experienced something that makes you feel like you settled for something or for a relationship that you did not deserve, let's have an extended discussion in the comment section. I beg to stop here for today. Thank you so much. I wish us all the best. Bye. Peace out. Peace out.